And welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Let's get on in it. Comrade here has a quest for us. Got a level 60 belt, which is less than what we're wearing, so we'll probably take the Heaven's Eye materia. Comrade is a man struggling to cope with a bitter reality. So a little bit of gil, a little bit of XP, that might throw us 300,000. No, not going to give us a level, not yet. You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces were disseminated. In this state, we'll not be mounting an assault on Castrum Valentine or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. But first, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you all in Castrum Orients. Understood. We'll go and speak with General Adam. Oh, everybody's leaving me. They love to leave me. I wonder if there's any special events going on. Might have to check that out. Oh, my little bear flew for a second. Y'all see that? I seen it. All right, we're here with Alasai. I can see the reach means a lot to these people, but it would be suicide to stay. For more than a decade, the resistance has resided here, hidden from the eyes of the Empire. And just when we set our sights on Valdonia, they strike. Do you not find that passing strange? Actually, I do. Math Hat, what you got to say about all this? Came together as best we could, but in the end, there were just too many of them. Yes, there were. And that boss man, boy, I need a crew to fight him. Hi, Rubian. The bull of the 7 bulls. Pippin has already departed with the wounded. Has he? Good. We have completed our search of the Reach and their surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned to straightways to Specula Impetorius after quitting this place. So it seems he lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Xenos is no fool. Go on. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castrum Orients. We can discuss our path forward there. Alright, so our once forward outpost is now we're retreating from it. So let's head on back to Castrum Orients, where we first began this adventure of this expansion. Still have lots of quests here we haven't done. And let's talk to Lise. Lise on life, that's right. Krilly is with the Sherlock. She still hasn't woken up, but Chris says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? I saw it happen when that Skull's commander cut down Merford, a single blow, and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone, and in an instant. And do you want to know the worst part? It wasn't Garlean who did it. It was an Almahigan. God's help me. If I ever... No, not now. Not while the Garlean's general's waiting. Oh, lice. Lice.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fibre of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Crania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Oh, she's back.
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. God help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
Let's see, what are we going to do? We fight, and we keep on fighting until we win. No. We take the fight to Doma, maybe. I have a feeling you're about to tell us. Let's take the fight to Doma.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
Yes.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. and I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there, and make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
Roger that. Cha-ching. And finally, we'll talk to Alfred. It goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government, here or anywhere else. Provincial? I don't know. Now, I'm quite certain the same can be said of the Domain Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we few can accomplish, I would but remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we free from imperial oppression. Whom will we free? That's it. Divide and conquer. Give me that Heaven's Eye material. It gives me direct hit rate of 12, and that quest is complete. So come on back tomorrow, and we're going to see what Eorzea has for us. Until then, y'all take care.